You might be holding yourself back without realizing it.
Well, today we're breaking down 10 common mistakes that almost every single player in the history makes. So watch till the end because number 10 will be the most important one. Now let's begin.
Number 1 is not fixing your settings. Most players just play the game on default settings. Like bro, you're basically playing hardcore mode. Like default FOV and then random sensitivity and 100-meter button size. Like seriously? We all know setting is very important. If you really wanna get good, you better fix your settings. Otherwise, I'll burn your family's house.
Number 2 is fighting players worse than you. Yeah buddy, I know how fun is it to bully noobs in 1v1.
But guess what? It's making you worse at the game.
Fighting worse players does nothing but makes you develop a bad habit at PvP.
Like giving you a bad game sense because you're overconfident at winning.
Sure, it's easier to get combos, but instead, try learning real mechanics. Play against people who actually challenges you.
Now moving on to number 3, which is always practicing on bots. Like this easy bot.
Well, I don't even care if you beat up the hard bot. Look how easy the hard bot is.
You don't even have to strafe, you just have to forward. I mean, you just have to sprint. What I mean is you just have to walk towards the opponent. See? Hard bot, by the way.
Well, sure, you can play with hard bot for warm-ups,
but for practicing, it's just going to make it worse.
Hard bots doesn't really act like a normal player. Like even noobs are less predictable than hard bots. Like take this guy for example. It's much harder to hit this guy than an easy bot even though he can't hit me at all.
What I mean, what you practice on bot doesn't always apply on real fights.
If you want to get good at the aim, at reactions, game sense, play with an actual human. Or I will send bot to destroy your entire life. Number 4 is normal clicking. Sure, it is easier to normal click than jitter click, butterfly click, or whatever. But brother, it's so hard to lift the enemy if you're just normal clicking. And I even failed to combo him regardless of using projectiles. So what should you do? So instead of normal clicking, learn jitter clicking, butterfly clicking, or any clicking methods that reduces the delay between hits. And to be honest, I would rather time my click than normal clicking. So don't ever normal click again, otherwise I will break your fingers because you're not even using your fingers correctly. Number 5 is not using your brain. Now let me tell you a fact that even pro players can lose to weaker players. Simply because the noob was using its brain and the pro player doesn't. Getting comboed, place blocks, losing to that player, then attempt to trap that player. Nah, I'm just kidding. Skills doesn't even matter if you don't use your brain. Think before you fight. When you're low, run and heal. You don't have to aggro most of the time, so sometimes play passively. When I didn't use my brain, I was stuck at B tier. Now I kinda use my brain now, so like I'm A tier now. So brain is really important. Cause if you don't use them, I will send zombies to eat your brain because you don't use them at all. Now number 6 is using a big joystick. Most players play with a big joystick, bigger than their brain. Nah, I'm just kidding, please don't take this serious. Well, big joystick nerf the speed of your movement. It will be always slower than smaller joysticks. Now, why small joystick is better? Smaller joysticks allows you to move faster than big joysticks. You can literally move everywhere, much less effort than any big joystick because big joystick is very big that you cannot even reach the other side of the freaking joystick. Okay, I don't really know how to explain why, but yeah, just use smaller joystick or I will make your height smaller instead. Now let's move on to different topic, much easier to explain, which is not using blocks, bridging, and for chasing noobs. But what if I tell you that blocks has more use? Check this out, I boxed this player, and I can tell from his eyes that he is very traumatized. And there's even more use like building a head hitter, canceling players' momentum. So if you wanna traumatize a kid, just use blocks. It's very effective. Now we're moving on to the worst mistake you can ever do, which is not using the new controls. Sure, you are good at old controls. You can pretty much combo any player you wanna combo. And yeah, I'm definitely not flexing this clip. Yeah, just look at this. I'm definitely not flexing. Just watch. Wait, hold on. Yeah, let's continue. Hold on. We're not done. I forgot. We're not done. Hold on. Look. You might be like this. Maybe you can do this too, right? Maybe you can do this on Nonsplit. Yeah, you can do this on Nonsplit, right? Yeah. But I'm telling you, use the Crosshair new controls. Like I swear, you can literally play like a PC player on new controls. You can jump reach, you can place block easily, and you can aim while hitting at the same time, something like Nonsplit cannot do. You can load your arrows much more quickly. So I don't really understand why you're not using new controls, huh? Why, huh? So if you don't try to use new controls after this, I will freaking break your... Okay, you know what? Before I can say anything bad, let's continue to the next one. Now, number 9 is copying other settings. I know, bro. I know you wanna improve. I know. But you're doing it wrong, bro. I told you many times. I made a video about it, bro. Why? Why you still gonna copy other people's settings? It's never gonna work, bro. I swear. Stop wasting your time searching for anyone's settings in YouTube. And please stop commenting what is your settings, bro. I put them on the description, bro. Okay, if you just gotta copy your favorite YouTuber's settings, wasting your time and thinking that it will make you instantly better at the game, just stop, keep changing your freaking settings and stick to your own settings. And I promise you, it will be the start of the day where you actually improve once you set your own settings instead of copying 100 million YouTubers settings in the YouTube. So if you keep copying their freaking settings, I'm telling you, it is not worth it. Now into the most mistake you could ever do in your entire life, which is not subscribing to my channel. There are a lot of gameplays and stuff that you can analyze and it will actually improve you at the game. So what are you doing, bro? Why you haven't done that? Okay, hopefully I helped you fix your mistake, and if you did not fix your mistake after watching, then you are a mistake.